So I wanted to talk about Dave Chappelle. I don't know if you all have seen his new comedy special. Um, it's called The Closer, and I believe it was probably like an hour, 20 minutes, or an hour and a half. Um, and he's responding to all the backlash that said, if this is what being canceled is, I love it. Me personally, I like Dave Chappelle. Never really had any issues with him. The first time I seen Dave Chappelle was on Nutty Professor. That was like back in 1996. And he was super, super skinny. Um, and you know, he said in the beginning he's rich and he's famous. So, um, he said a lot of cringeworthy things while he was on that stage. But you guys know he had, I believe he mentioned it in a comedy special about his $50 million that he basically turned away from, when he went on his hiatus. But anyway, uh, basically this comedy special was geared to, I'm going to say the community because I don't want to mess it up, LGBTQ community, and gay people, trans, even white people. So, I mean, it was some things he said in there that, you know, you felt like you might want to say, but you can't say, and he said it all. So, I don't know, people are threatening to cancel their subscriptions to Netflix, so I had told my daughter, let's watch it real quick before they take it off. So they're threatening to take the Dave Chappelle closer stand up off of Netflix. So I don't know if they're going to do that or not because it was extremely, I want to say it's extremely inappropriate. I mean, even for a comedian, they say we're too sensitive these days. And I said, dang, am I that sensitive? But I don't think so. I think you need to have tact for things. And, just he seemed like he was a different Dave Chappelle. So I don't know, like, if he was on something special. Let's just put it that way. I don't know. Like, he was just a lot of ramblings. Um, it was bad. Like, I'm like, did he really just say all of those things? And the audience even booed a couple of times. You really don't get people to boo you, or when you're doing a stand-up and you're famous like that. So, and times the audience was very, very quiet, gasping. Some people were like nervously laughing. It was just awful. And he already said, I'm not going to be back for a while. So I guess he already knew because, his fans, maybe a big portion of his fans, did he even think about that, are from the community. So, he was talking about mediocre white people shopping in Walmart, and I'm like, dang, I kind of, he was just saying if he happened to be in Walmart. So basically, he was kind of, seemed like he was putting down people that shopped at Walmart. So I'm like, you can't get so high up to where you gonna say, oh, I'm so rich, I don't have to be able to shop at Walmart anymore. Because you just never know. You could be rich one day and not the next day. So I'm like, what is going on? I kept looking at my daughter like, is he really saying these things? Like, it was just awful. I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys see it? Do you guys like Dave Chappelle? Um, you know, as far as the cancel culture, I don't think it should be a cancel culture. Just because you disagree with somebody doesn't mean you have to cancel them. I just think that whole newfound phrase is ridiculous. Like, you just can't disagree with people anymore. But I just believe that he lost a great vast majority of his fans. And you can't do that. You have to watch what you say. when you're in front of a camera, you just can't say, even though, like I said, it's a freedom of speech with things, you just can't say what you want to say like that. I mean, you could offend family members of people. Um, you can just offend, who is somebody in the Netflix office, I'm sure is part of the community. So, um, you can offend a lot of people. Like, wow. Like, that's all I had to say with him is, wow, Dave Chappelle, really? You said all of that? Oh my gosh, you can't say all of that. I mean, I guess you can, but then you come through all this outcry and I'm sure he said he don't care about being dragged on Twitter because Twitter is not a real place. If you don't care about these things, man, he must really don't care about these things. About, with all that he said on that special. So I'm kind of like, what does he say behind closed doors? And I am kind of surprised that Netflix allowed him to have this special with all of what he said, y'all. All of what he said. I'm just like, I feel like him being rich, he feel like he can say anything and nothing's going to happen. And that's, like I said, that's not true. You can be high, you can be low. You can be low, you can be high. So, and especially these days of Google and social media and, these things, people can screen record. Even if they did get rid of the Netflix special, they could screen record and still play you back. And like, yeah, you did say that. You can't say you didn't say it. So, oh my goodness. Woo. So, yeah, y'all. I'm just trying to look on the article to see, and then towards the end, he tried to like bring it back around to being, tactful human side, but I think it was already too late. They did give him a standing ovation at the end, but I think they just did that because they had to. Or they felt they had to. And I'm not sure if anybody walks out, but I probably would have walked out because I didn't even think he was particularly funny on this. So it wasn't even funny. Like, I didn't even laugh. So it's just like, so, yeah, y'all. Some of these topics are very, very sensitive to speak on. So now they're saying that Netflix kind of, they're declined to comment. So I don't know what's going to happen if they're going to keep it. Netflix probably would be. It would probably wouldn't be good for them because they're going to lose a lot of money because I'm sure it's gotten a lot of views already. It's probably number one on Netflix right now. So it would be, silly of them to take it down for monetary reasons, but for the uproar, they might end up feeling the pressure to take it down. So, yeah, y'all, that was cringe-worthy at best. I don't even think I've ever heard a comedian say anything so negative about the community. Like, just wow. And maybe are we being too sensitive? Like I said, I don't know. I try not to be so sensitive about things. I'm not part of the community, but you just have empathy for people. And how would you feel if someone said, things like that about you? So, some people just don't have the ability to think about how, I would feel if, Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think of Dave Chappelle and his recent stand-up special on Netflix. Alrighty, see you guys soon. Bye.